Last week, the Biden administration announced a reinterpretation of a federal student loan cancellation program that will result in $1 billion in student loan forgiveness. The student debt relief will be provided under the Borrower Defense to Repayment program, a student loan forgiveness program that was set up with new procedures and regulations by the Obama administration in 2016. The Borrower Defense Program was designed to forgive federal student debt for students who were misled, defrauded, or otherwise harmed by their colleges and universities, often for-profit institutions. Under former Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, the U.S. Department of Education established stricter rules governing the program, and also enacted a policy of providing partial student loan forgiveness for approved borrower defense applications in an attempt to limit relief. So while the department could find that student loan borrowers were misled by their school, it could nevertheless provide little or no student loan forgiveness. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona, who was recently confirmed to replace DeVos, reversed DeVos's partial relief policy. As a result, thousands of student loan borrowers whose borrower defense applications were already approved will now be able to receive complete student loan cancellation in the coming weeks. The collective total amount of student loan forgiveness is expected to be around $1 billion. Student loan borrower advocacy organizations and progressive lawmakers praised the Biden administration. But many groups also maintain that the administration needs to go further to address skyrocketing student loan debt. The White House has signaled that it continues to explore additional avenues for providing student loan borrowers with further relief. Here's what could come next. While student loan borrower activists and advocates applauded Secretary Cardona for expanding borrower defense relief, student loan debt will be canceled only for about 72,000 borrowers. Over 200,000 student loan borrowers have applied for student loan forgiveness under the Borrower Defense Program, and the fate of the remaining 130,000 applications remains uncertain. Student loan borrowers' hopes that federal courts would intervene and overturn DeVos' strict new borrower defense rules were dashed last week when a federal court hearing a borrower defense regulatory challenge mostly upheld the new rules. Thus, at least for the immediate future, the stricter borrower defense regulations, which increase the burden of proof required for student loan borrowers to have their claims approved, require that borrowers show they were harmed financially, and narrow the definition of school-related misrepresentations, remain in effect. To reverse these stricter regulations, the Biden administration could potentially roll them back and establish more borrower-friendly rules in their place. However, establishing new regulations is a long process,